next-gen workforce development in agrotech and food processing, bridging the skill gap for sustainable growth, organized by the Department of Management, Business Administration with computer applications. Over these 2 days, we have witnessed enriching sessions, insightful presentations, and meaningful academic exchanges. It is now time to reflect upon the knowledge we have gained and the ideas we have shared and the possibilities that lie ahead. A true measure of a successful conference lies in the experience and reflection of its participation. Before we towards the valedictory address, let us hear a few of our expertise and experienced person to take away from this 2 days academic journey. May I invite Dr. B.L. Sairam Subramaniam Sir, Director and Head, Department of Management Studies, Gobi Arts and Science College, to share his words towards this conference. Please, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I think it's in the second day, so you're all so tired by listening so many people and getting so many knowledge. I think you have to be very happy that this 2-day conference as a participant, it is my pleasure being here and addressing the gathering young minds. And particularly I would like to appreciate the BBA CA department, HOD ma'am, Dr. Vijaypriya ma'am, and the colleagues who have been struggling, not struggling I can tell you, putting their efforts in a great way. I have been here for the last conference at FDP. I have been seeing from then actually, they are excellently doing their work, in which we are so much enthralled. Immediately after sending the invitation, I just want to connect and I want to come and put the paper over here. So that is the way in which the department is conducting, and I appreciate the department, and I would like to thank all the organizers starting from the correspondent of this institution, our principal sir, and all the colleagues who have done this possible. And I want to just tell this, it is not a joke. Just like that, we cannot get any conference or any seminars or any FDPs. And I appreciate the department who has really taken efforts to get in the VAANI conference on next-gen workforce development in agrotech and food processing, bridging the skill gap for sustainable growth. It was a very apt topic for this particular generation, particularly Gen Z students has to take care of this topic. And thank you ma'am for choosing this beautiful topic, because it is not just, you can talk about technology, you can talk about anything, but agro, particularly I think I want to ask one question to all my fellow beautiful young Gen Z students. And hope all of you are BBA students, am I right? Yes or no? Okay, hope you will be knowing the motivational pyramid actually. Therima Maslow's motivation theory therima ellarkum. Now a question ketta appo answer pannalanaala appo everybody's face will become black actually. I don't want to make it. Adula there are two things. Basic needs appdi kelipittirukingla. Basic needs therima ellarkum. Anyone can answer ma'am. Answer pannadhukku mattum they see or chocolate vaangi kuduthirunga ma'am please. Who can tell the basic needs for any humankind in the world? Wow, beautiful. You can clap actually. So the first basic need is food. Food illana நம்ம இருக்குறது waste. அது இல்ல, அதுக்காக எல்லாருமே ஈவன் நான் இங்கே பேசிட்டுருக்கேன், நான் வரேன், உங்கள் மேம் இருக்காங்க, இல்லை நீங்கள் எல்லாம் படிக்கிறதுக்கு காரணமே ஃபுட்டுக்கு தான், தெரியாது எல்லாருக்கும். வித்தவுட் தட் நத்திங் இஸ் பாசிபிள் இன் தி வேர்ல்ட் ஆக்சுவலி. அதுக்கப்புறம் முக்கியமானது, அந்த காலத்தில் இருந்த மாதிரி கற்காலயமாக நம்ம இருக்க முடியாது இப்போ, அதனால there is no other way we have to cover our body. So for the textiles, the worldலே முக்கியமான ரெண்டு துறை, first food, second textile. அது ரெண்டு இல்லைன்னா ஒன்றுமே இல்லை வேர்ல்டில். The two are the basic industry which we have to, and particularly this topic which you have chosen is excellent. And why I am telling this is, இதுல நிறைய நீங்க பண்ணதான் நம்ம ஃபியூச்சர் மட்டும் இல்லை, நீங்க மட்டும் இல்ல, உங்களுடைய அடுத்த ஜெனரேஷனுக்கு அடுத்து நாங்களாம் இருப்பாங்க கூட தெரியாது. I don't know whether we will be alive for another 20 years அப்புறம் இருக்குமா தெரியாது. Even 10 years we cannot know even tomorrow what will happen actually. But in the agricultural இதுல particularly if you are food processing particularly, I was just hearing, thank you sir, கடைசியா ஒரு செஷன் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தார் சார், பார்த்தேன் actually. It was I think he has done some skilling, upskilling, reskilling and continuous learning. That is very much needed for today's generation. இது எல்லாமே பர்டிகுலர்லி இந்த ஆக்ரோடெக்ல நீங்க பண்ணீங்கன்னா இன்னும் நல்லா இருக்கும். என்ன காரணம்னா நம்ம ஃபுட் இல்லைன்னா வேலைக்கு ஆகாது. இப்போ உங்களுக்கு தெரியும் ஆல்மோஸ்ட் 70% ஆஃப் த வேர்ல்டு அதில் ஃபாரஸ்ட்லாம் முடிச்சு டோட்டலாகவே இப்போ லேண்ட் எல்லாமே ஃபுட்டுக்காக மாற்றிட்டு இருக்காங்க. பட் அந்த ஃபுட்டு இதெல்லாம் இல்லைன்னா பிரேசில்லாம் இல்லைன்னா லங்ஸ் ஆஃப் த வேர்ல்டு 20% ஆஃப் த ஆக்சிஜன் அங்கேருந்து வருது. அது இல்லைன்னா வேர்ல்டே இருக்காது. நம்மளாம் சுவாசிக்கிறதுக்கு கூட நம்ம காசு கொடுத்து வாங்க முடியாது, அந்த மாதிரி ஆகிடும். உங்களுக்கு தெரியும். ஸோ என்னோட கைண்ட் ரிக்வஸ்ட் என்னன்னா, இந்த கான்ஃபரன்ஸ் மூலமா நான் கற்றுக்கிட்டது இன்னொன்று, என்னுடைய திங்ஸ் என்னன்னா ஐ ஜஸ்ட் வாண்ட் டு டேக் அவே அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்கல்ல, அதில் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆஃப் ஆல் அப்ரிஷியேஷன் வந்து இந்த பர்டிகுலர் டாபிக் எடுத்தது. அது மட்டும் இல்லை, இந்த எல்லா செஷன்லையுமே ஐ டோன்ட் வாண்ட் டு மிஸ் ஈவன் எ சிங்கிள் பர்சன். எல்லா செஷன்லையுமே வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஈச் அண்ட் எவ்ரி செஷன் ஹேஸ் சம் கனெக்டிவிட்டி. மேம் ஐ வாண்ட் டு தேங்க் யூ மேம் ஃபார் தட். கனெக்டிவிட்டி இருந்தது, நாட் ஒன்லி கனெக்டிவிட்டி, ஒவ்வொரு செஷனுமே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அடுத்த லெவலுக்கு கொண்டு போகிறதுக்கான உங்களுக்கு நல்ல ஒரு லெசனாக இருந்திருக்கும் நினைக்கிறேன். ஹோப்ஃபுல்லி ஆல் மை ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ், fellow students was here for the past 2 days. I believe you all learned something beautiful, excellent in this agrotech. அதில் கற்றுட்டு கண்டிப்பா. எனக்கு என்ன ஒரே ஆசைன்னா, as in Govi Arts and Science College and Kongu Engineering இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன், we have technology business incubator which is concentrating on agritech. So உங்களுக்கு யாராவது இந்த business இதில் AICTE VAANI conference மூலமா உங்களுக்கு ஒரு ஐடியா இருந்து something we want to do in the agri அப்படின்னு நினைச்சீங்கன்னா, you can step into our institution for getting incubate பண்ணி நீங்க பெரிய லெவல்ல நாளைக்கு வந்தீங்கன்னா, I am one of the so much happiest person, and not only me, your ma'am also will be so happy to send to my institution for getting incubated and one of the greatest entrepreneur ஆகிறதுக்கு சான்ஸ் இருக்கும். So it is my request in this full forum actually, apart from the, and because we are concentrating only on agritech ma'am for your kind information. So அந்த ஒரு இதுல நீங்க agrotech இந்த கான்ஃபரன்ஸ் நடத்துறதுக்கு I will thank everyone, and students, as a students Gen Z, you want to make yourself prepared for the next future generation, and particularly you want to protect the planet by your involvement in each and every aspect of environment. And not only that, you have to be one of the change maker in making the agritech மட்டும் டெக்னாலஜி புதுசாக இன்ட்ரடியூஸ் பண்ணி அக்ரியில் பெரிய லெவலில் ரெவல்யூஷன் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்ற ஒரு சின்ன ஒரு ரிக்வஸ்டோட ஐ எம் ஜஸ்ட் க்ளோசிங் செஷன். தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச்.
Thank you, sir, for inspiring and insightful words. Your vision has given us a meaningful direction. Every experience becomes more valuable when it is shared. We would like to hear from our participants and paper presenters to record their valuable feedback and reflection on this 2-day academic journey. In this, may I invite Dr. D. Jeevajyoti ma'am, research scientist, Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, Chennai, to present and to register her feedback with us.
Good evening to the members present in the dais. Myself, as well as they said, Dr. Jeevajyoti, working as a research scientist in biotechnology department. My work is on marine seaweeds and to form hydrogels in wound healing and tissue regeneration. Actually, this department is new to me, but this college is not new to me. This is my second time I'm here. Actually, I want to thank first to the organizer, ma'am, as well as her team. Really, Yamuna ma'am as well as Arun sir, they are very quiet as well as very polite as well as very friendly. They want me to come second time, not because of the hospitality as well as the students. Whatever the question I ask, no, they won't hesitate. Ma'am, your question kekranga ivanga. They are ready to answer my questions. And the session I can't able to finish it fast, but the question I asked, they are very good and very nice. They answered all the question. And from session 1 to session last, I was 2 days. I enjoyed this college as well as the first section by Coinbase sir is very, very good. In that age, he gives all the responsibilities and all the matters which involved in this generation. It's very, very great, and the pleasure for me to hear from is very, how to say, தமிழில் சொல்லுவாங்க, நோயற்ற வாழ்வு குறையற்ற செல்வம். எவ்வளோ செல்வம் இருந்தாலும் குறையற்ற செல்வம் எது தெரியுமா? கேன் anyone say which is the குறைவற்ற செல்வம்? Education. No. 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 Being healthy, wealthy is not. ஒரு நல்ல குணம். குணம் is very important. whoever it may be, யாரானாலும் இருக்கட்டும், ஒரு நல்ல குணத்தோட நீங்க வந்து புன் சிரிப்பு இல்லைனாலும் பொன் சிரிப்பு இருக்கணும். அப்ப இருந்தாதான், that is I can able to see in this Congo college. Everyone has good smile in your faces. So I am very happy to come. Not only this department, all the faculties from all the departments, I don't know who are they, but once I enter, they show good faces, smiling faces, whoever I am not from this college or wherever it is. That is what this Congo is. I think everyone is very friendly, not only this department, all the departments in your college. And the last but the least, கந்தையானாலும் சொல்லுங்க, கசக்கி கட்டு கூழானாலும் குளித்து குடி. ஸோ அந்த காலத்து சொல் தான், அது என்னைக்குமே பாரம்பரியம் முக்கியது. ஸோ வாட் எவர் வி லேர்ன், please imply to others, let the future generation as well as myself. எல்லாருக்கும் தமிழ் தெரியும், ஒரே ஒரு கற்றாருக்கு சென்ற மிரவெல்லாம் சிறப்பு. நம்ம எவ்வளவுதான் படிச்சாலும் நம்ம மக்களுக்கு, நம்ம மக்கள் யாரு? நம்ம பெற்றோர்களுக்கு நம்ம ஒன்றும் குழந்தைங்க தான். ஸோ ஒன்ஸ் வி எஜுகேட், மேக் தெம் ஆல்சோ எஜுகேட். நீங்க படிக்கணும்ன்றது அவங்க நினைச்சாங்க, அவங்க படிச்சிருக்காங்கன்னா நமக்கு தெரியாது. ஸோ வாட் எவர் யூ லேர்ன், டீச் தெம் அண்ட் மேக் தெம் ஆல்சோ கம் டு யுவர் ஜர்னி. Thank you for giving this valuable session today. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. May I invite S. Silambarasan, Research Scholar, Gobi Arts and Science College, to register his valuable experience.
Hello. Good evening. You want to have the session in English or you want me to talk in Tamil? Why? What's wrong with English? So what? You know, I'll start with this. Out of all the English, you know that British slang is different. American slang is different. You know which English is the purest English? Indian English. Because we do not have the influence of a mother tongue in our English language. So going forth for today's session, since I had my entire presentation in English, I'll speak in Tamil. I don't want you people staring at me point blank. So, first of all, நான் இன்னைக்கு நேற்று நைட்டு வந்தேன் பெங்களூர்லேருந்து ஸ்ட்ரெயிட் ட்ராவல். நானே ஒரு அசிஸ்டன்ட் ப்ரொஃபஸர் தான். I work in Christ College. So I know enjoying the event is easy. Organizing it is very difficult. And a big kudos, a big thanks to all the people who was here, who organized it really beautiful. And நேற்று நைட் இங்கே, this is my first time in this college. So எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் பயம் இருந்துச்சு. Like night time, I reached here by 11 o'clock. So I was not sure எங்கே போகணும். Accommodation was ready, but I didn't know whom to approach it to. The hospitality they provided, the way they coordinated, it was excellent. I really felt very peaceful. There was no hiccups or anywhere. எனக்கு நிஜமாவே ரொம்ப கம்ஃபர்டபுளாக இருந்துச்சு. And next day morning I was fresh over here to do my presentation. And the way the people coordinated, it was really amazing. There is nothing big than getting the event, ending it successfully. So a big thanks to everyone who worked hard behind the screens to get this event successful. And also a big thanks to all the dignitaries who are present over here. We started with the person who initially motivated us to start a business. So the sequence of it was really beautiful. He started with saying us, start a business. It went to a point where the recent professor told us that what AI is doing, it's not actually replacing human beings, it's basically we have to enhance ourselves into AI to make sure that we are sustainable in this workforce for a longer period of time. So the way the topics went in, the way it synced in was really amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Gratitude is the perfect way to conclude a journey of learning and collaboration. As we come close to the memorable conference, it is time to express a heartfelt gratitude to everyone who has contributed to its success. Now I invite Dr. M. Arulraja, Assistant Professor, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good evening, respected dignitaries, esteemed resource persons, and distinguished guests, faculty members, research scholars, and dear participants. A very warm good afternoon to everyone. It's my privilege to propose vote of thanks for for the AICTE VAANI sponsored conference on next gen workforce development in AGROTECH and food processing, bridging the skill gap for sustainable growth. First and foremost, I express my sincere gratitude to AICTE for providing the valuable support and sponsorship under VAANI scheme. I extend my heartfelt thanks to our respected management, correspondent and principal for their constant encouragement. My sincere thanks to all the esteemed resource persons and invited experts for accepting our invitation and sharing their valuable knowledge. I also thank all the head of the department, faculty members, research scholars, students and participants for their enthusiastic involvement and active participation throughout the conference. I place a record of appreciation for the organizing committee, coordinator, co-coordinator, faculty members, student volunteer, technical team and non-teaching faculty members who dedicate effort and teamwork ensure the smooth and conduct of the program. Finally, I thank each and every person who has contributed directly or indirectly to the success of the conference. With these words, I conclude vote of thanks and wish you everyone for the safe and pleasant journey back. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. As we bring the remarkable 2 days journey to a close, let us carry forward not just the memories but the ideas, inspiration, possibilities that we have shared. Let us not merely learn, let us transform. Let us not merely innovate, let us impact. Let us not merely prepare for tomorrow, let us shape tomorrow. Let us not merely bridge the skill gap, let us build the future. The conference may end here, but the conversation continues, the ideas continue, and the possibilities continues. With the gratitude in our heart, inspiration in our mind, and the determination in our action, we bid you all farewell. Thank you for being a part of VAANI, for making it meaningful. Thank you for making it memorable. Until we meet again, keep learning, keep shaping the future. Thank you all. Rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन गदिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलति तरंगा दब शुभ नामे जाहे दब शुभ आशीष माहे जाहे जब जय दादा जनगण मंगल नायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे